we have, oh, look at that, yeah, it's children entertainment from beginning to end. Professor Crumpy and Fido, can you believe? You got a Fido at home, Andy?
I have, he's called Bomber.
Ah, Bomber. Well, I don't expect he's got his Christmas hat on.
No, it is one thing for sure, if you tried to get him to jump any of these jumps, I think he'd just lie down and give up.
Well, tonight, it's the last championship. It's been a championship every night. Here is the order that they'll come in. And 10 have qualified, that's the first page. And 10 have qualified. They have qualifiers all around. There would have been literally for the ABC, and I'll tell you what that's for in a moment. There's the second 5. They would have started with probably anything between 1,000 and 1,500 dogs, and we're down to the last 10. It is unbelievably competitive. You can see all the obstacles that are going in. There's a Kelpie, the Australian working Kelpie. They love it. They absolutely love it. And the control here, Andy, let me tell you, it's just a little more than what you and I can do, because they can't touch the dogs. We'll see the obstacles in a moment. Lots of different obstacles, what we call weave poles. What in the Pony Club Gymkhana world you'd call bending poles. You've got dog walks where they have to walk across a narrow ramp. There's the dog walk, and you see the white painted bits at the end. That's the contact points which they've got to touch.
What I want to know is, how do you stop your dog from jumping off that part of the course?
Well, it's all by voice and signals. You can just watch the handlers going around. You can see their hands going out. That is exactly the sort of signal that will be telling the horse where to go. The handlers have got to be in exactly the right place so they can turn their dogs. And Arthur Rogers, who is the designer, has been fantastic this week, because not only actually does he design, but he judges as well. There he is right in the front. And you can see, for instance, if they look right across there, a lot of the fences come with what looks like one after another. But Arthur changes them so they can easily go in the wrong direction. And the A-frame there, just disappearing out. There's the A-frame. That's climbing up Everest, popping down the other side. Again, those important white contact
so
points.
they have to put their paws on the white bit.
To put their paws on the white bit, yeah. There's the tyre. That's the easy one, the tyre. It is quite amazing, believe me. And it's quick as the best. 5 faults for every mistake of the man, and there's the man who puts his hand up, the judge, Arthur Rogers, very respected. And actually on his left, John Gilbert, who's been one of the leading lights in dog agility world. He and his partner Jackie retire at this show, and this is something that has really taken off thanks to the Olympia show. Right in the middle there, the white hair, just popped out a shot, was Dave Ray, who's the man who runs it for Crufts. He's the agility coordinator in this country. Not a lovely picture. Are we going to have fun? Are we going to have fun, Mother? Yes, we are, believe me. And these Kelpies can go. You have got to have a very, very fast coordination here to make this work. Jane Anderson is the first up. Jane from Roxham over in Norfolk with the Kelpie bitch, Bindi. Corey's Boomerang Bindi will be the first to go, and this will be fast and furious. So don't blink, you will miss it. Are you sitting tight, Andy?
I am. I mean, I'm just looking at the handlers and thinking, how fit do they have to be?
They have to be very fit, because they've got to be well positioned. That's the key to this.
Yeah, they're not in the right place. The dogs need their body language.
And they're away.
Yeah.
So the clock starts, and they've got to jump. Look at that turn. Here's the weave poles. They've got to go in and out. Talk about Strictly Come Dancing. Up the dog walk, down the other side. Got to go on those white bits. Yes. Jump into the tunnel. Don't mind the dark. Now the seesaw. Watch the balance. Back into the tunnel again. Light, dark, light, dark. Oh, look at this. Coming for home. Look at the clock. Over the wall. Now the long jump. Here's down the final line. Back up over the A-frame again, still clear. This is fast. This is very fast. Coming for home. Look at that. And there's McCollum. Did I do well? Yes, you did. Well done, Bindi. 36.91. Got the hang?
Yeah.
See your dog here next year,
No,
Andy?
definitely not. I wouldn't have a clue. People watching this, me included, how on earth do you go about training them to do this?
It's big clubs
fascinating.
now. This is Joe Hislop now from commentary with Keisha. It's a Malinois, Belgian Shepherd dog, bigger dog, but very intelligent, very quick. Been competing together as a pair for 3 years, but their first time here. This is the big one as far as dog agility is concerned in this country. Big dog to go through those tunnels, and when you think of it, Andy, they're going from light to dark, back in the tunnel again. They've got to adjust to the lights and still, you know, respond to the handlers' signals. At the A-frame, how quick is this? Got 5, so 1 error. 37, 38, 39, 2 down, 40, 53. So that's Joe Hislop. Keisha. Hello, what have we got here now? Neil Ellis, Julie, bearded collie. I tell you, it must be a bit hot in there. Oh, look at that, look at the signals for that.
Brilliant.
They were a bit different on the dog walk. And the dogs, you see how they're not almost don't look colourblind, do they? Because they just know where they've got to step to get on that white contact board. Watch where the handlers are, so important to get that control over the long jump. We're coming for home. Tully belongs to a friend of Neil Ellis from Poole in Dorset over the A-frame. He was delighted to qualify. Here comes home. Oh, good time. 37.09. So that goes second. Jane Anderson still leads. Jane Anderson with Bindi. Now Neil Ellis with Tully goes second. Well, well, well. Jackie Kenny coming next. Jackie Kenny running now. Jackie Kenny well on her way with Kinder, another Australian working Kelpie. Careful, they come from Chesterfield. Very first Kelpie for Jackie. They really are very quick. It's you've got to be so quick with the coordination here, with the brain, the signals, everything. The dogs just, you look at that. They have got such scope.
Here comes one of the dangers. Down the other side, got the contact.
This is quick, still clear, 36.91, and it's going to be close. Not quite, 37.57. That goes into second place. Third place it is, she's also fast. So now, what have we got now? Nikki Holden is next up. Nikki Holden, and Nikki comes from Borden, New Hampshire, with the bearded collie again. Oh, we've had our...
This one's had a bit of a haircut.
Yeah, a bit of a haircut. Faster version. So, 7.5 years old, this one. Rescue dog, actually, has been with them for some 6 years. The Holden family from Borden, Casca. Just that one mistake at the moment. Oh, they are flying. Look at that. No, don't look at me, mother. Get on with it. 5 it is, 35.73. Still Jane Anderson leading. Jane Anderson leading.
And there's 4 left to go, 5 left to go.
5 left to go.
36.91. Now, Anna Brayley.
So it's Anna Brayley now. Anna Brayley from Worcester with the Rebel. It's the Kelpie again. And the ABC is any breed other than collie, because the collie is the breed that is renowned as a good agility dog. And so this is all the other breeds, not the collie. And that's what the ABC stands for. Oh! And you just see moments concentration. There was Anna looking to see where to go next, and that moment's concentration calls the 5.
Lovely shot through there.
There again, the dog just not quite sure where he's going, and that's where the handling is so important. Aren't they quick, Andy?
They're unbelievable. I have to say, I've got a soft spot for these bearded collies.
They are,
They're
they
lovely.
just. Not sure I'd want a heavy coat quite like that and run as fast as that, though. 5 it is, 39.58. 39.58 goes 5th. Jane Anderson still out in front. And it's Nigel Staines now. You can understand why these dogs are so popular. Nigel Staines is from Alston up in Cumbria. They come in length and breadth, and these handlers have gone through all sorts of weathers to get here. So the ABC champion at the moment, Jane Anderson, now through the wee post. Look at that. Was there anyone in Strictly Come Dancing that went through anything like that?
They don't move like that. Oh, this looks unbelievably quick to me, right?
Neil Staines, yeah, he's quick. 4 times national champion, 3 times Olympia champion. He's got a real reputation to hold here. He's chasing 36.91. This is quick. She's had a litter in the summer, but the bitch is flying. This is quick. 32. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant! Zico, twice Crufts champion, 3 times Dog of the Year, and that's what it takes.
That was different class. That was amazing.
That was quite brilliant. Nigel Staines then, as away goes Jason Gardner now. Jason Gardner on course.
Very strong dog, loves to get away.
This is a dog, Chappord's prodigy.
Go on, Jason. They've got to be
Come on.
these agility handlers. They really have.
They really have got something to beat here, that's for sure.
Guiding still all the way around this course. It's the arm, it's the voice, and it is the relationship.
Jason Gardner then still clear. And got 5, just missed. Coming for home, it's a quick time. It's a very quick time. It's quicker than Nigel Staines. Can you believe that? Well done, Jason Gardner and Champion's Prodigy 5. So that puts him down 32.5. He's 5th. He's 5th. Now here is Mark Douglas and his dog. Mark from Pontypridd with Ruby. Ruby, 8 years old. Another brilliant dog. Represented Team Great Britain at this year's Europeans.
2 left to go.
33.15 to beat. It's quick. You'd almost think the dogs had walked the course, wouldn't you?
Foot to the floor, you can't
look at that. 2 wheels on the wagon around that corner. Up the A-frame, down the A-frame. 2 to go. 32, 30. Has he been it? Yes, he has. Mark Douglas has taken over from that great round from Nigel Staines and Zico. Ruby goes into the lead. Believable. Sulich now. Now, this, one of the last, Sulich. So it's the last dog we shall see in the Olympia Show Jumping Championship. What can they do? Sulich, Blackhorns, Red Devil. Oh, and he is a Red Devil.
Wouldn't it be amazing?
Can they beat that time of 33.09 of Ruby and Mark Douglas? Oh,
never mind.
Gone. But aren't they a joy to watch? 10 again. The crowd love it. The kids love it. And that's why this show, whoops, not the direct line down, but aren't they some characters? Sadly eliminated. But Andy, I thought you'd enjoy that.
I did. It's just the bearded collies. I know they're not the quickest, but they look so cute.
Yeah, they do. They do. But the handlers, you can see the amount of training that goes in. Quite sensational. There it is. Mark Douglas with that lovely dog. Ruby Tuesday takes the title. Nigel Staines with the working Kelpie. Zico takes second. He's the man who's won the title 4 times, but he gets pipped this time. And then third, Jane Anderson, all the way from Wroxham in Norfolk with Bindi, the other Kelpie. And there are all the others that have taken part too. Neil Ellis, as Jason Gardner. Great round with Chappord's Prodigy, but to go clear and go fast, it takes unbelievable skill.